Hey, what is up, guys? D-Legend here. Today we just got an update for the damage contest here, using tier 3 or below medals. Don't think I clicked on it. There we go. So I didn't read the notice for this. Let's check it out real quick. Or maybe I did read the notice, or I don't know, actually I clicked on it but didn't read it. Okay, anyways. You get pet parts for beating 9 quests, and you can only use tier 3 or below medals, and you gotta beat the target enemy within a certain amount of turns. So let's do it. Oh, we got some skip tickets, cool, I guess, and some jewels. Hopefully it's not just 10 jewels per quest, but let's do it. Okay, well, I've been grinding some collie recently, so I already made a quick setup here. Hopefully this is more than enough. Actually, let's not use that. Let's go. I think it's just one enemy, so I made another setup for that because I thought ahead. And I think I'm gonna go for this here. Let me just go through it real quick with you guys. I got extra on Piglet, but again, not necessary, I don't think. Got extra on Zexion, or Zexion A. I want Zexion B. Hold on. Alright, I'm back with my boy Zexion B with extra. Just to increase my strength one more, for 2 more tiers. Moana here. Does actually a decent amount of damage, and it's a single hit medal, so in case there's any I don't know, what are they called, hit counters or attack counters. So Zeldin B with strength and Zigbar B with strength as well, and then Donald, I skipped over that, but it has extra on it, and it's boosted, double boosted, or wait, no, just single boosted. Okay, so this is gonna be a joke. Absolute joke. I guess for newer players it might be a little harder because you guys don't have a huge selection of tier 3 medals. But for vets, shouldn't be too hard. With all the farmable medals we had in the past and all that stuff. Obviously this is just the first turn, so the first round, so I guess we'll see how hard it gets, but I honestly don't think it'll get too hard. Only 10 jewels like I predicted. You know, guys, it is what it is. So, same thing here. Just green instead. So I guess we're just doing 3 rounds, 1 of each attribute. And then for each level difficulty, I guess. So this is just the beginner stuff. Might as well use the 0 cost thing. Donald does some pretty good damage there. Other medals that are tier 3 are just older medals, honestly. Trying to think of something that is super easy for everybody to attain. All the event medals from the past should be good. If you guys have any, if you guys literally just started the game like 2 days ago, might be a little hard for you guys, but for people that have been playing for at least a year, there's been a decent amount of events and stuff that you guys can utilize. Let me show you guys some. After this one, I'll show you guys some of my tier 3 medals, and then we can talk about them and what you guys might be able to use to beat this thing. Or maybe we'll wait till it gets harder, because it's not hard right now. So again, same thing, just magic version. So I'm just going to speed it up by using Nova. Take him out with that. Dang, my Nova does a lot of damage. Impressive. Okay, anyways, 3 turns ain't nothing. Maybe it'll get really hard soon. Probably not. Another skip ticket for this one. Okay, that's a lot more health than before. That is for sure. Should still be able to take it out, but that is definitely a lot more health than before. So these organization 13, the original Organization 13 medals were fantastic. Ooh, Blast 2 took care of him, so that's good. One turned it. I think we had 3 turns still, so all good there. Next one should be fine as well. And yeah, I don't think this really counts as a damage contest, to be honest with you. Like, the title for the event is super misleading compared to what damage contests that we've had in the past. I know we've only ever had 2 damage contests in the past, but one for Chernobog, and then the other one for, I think it was for skills. I don't really remember. But yeah, this is not a damage contest. This is just a tier 3 medal challenge or something like that. They should have renamed it, because I haven't seen a damage contest in ages, and it'd be nice to see one because I enjoy them. Anything high score challenge like high score challenge-esque, I really enjoy, because there's rankings involved, and because of how just because the rewards are amazing usually, and because we get to compete against other people, and that's how I enjoy playing the game, because I like to test myself against other players in this game, whether they be free to play or not. And yeah, this is just a little tier 3 challenge event. And the rewards can't be that great. Like, the pet parts, like, I'm not huge into aesthetics, to be honest with you. I'm a function over fashion kind of a guy, but yeah, so, I mean, the 90 jewels will be nice, I guess. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, I just, you know, not a huge fan. Also, another thing I didn't mention yet is I did a bunch of pulls for another 4 pulls for Stained Glass 3, yeah, for Riku, and I guess I'll have to refill some gauges first, but yeah, I did some pulls for Stained Glass 3, and those pulls will be posted probably the day after this video gets posted. Don't want to overlap too much, just because you guys might not watch if I post both things at the same time, so hopefully this little spreading it out a bit helps a bit. But yeah, this is a pretty lame event, so I don't think a lot of you guys will even bother watching this video, so I guess my next big video for you guys will be the Organization 13 event for Lexaeus that's coming up on the 13th. But yeah, be right back. Let me just go refill some gauges and I'll be back. If you're wondering where I refill gauges really fast, it's the Sid quest, the daily Sid quests. I don't really do these anymore because I have a plethora of Sids, but yeah, it's also kind of nice because it gives you some evolved medals. Sometimes you can get some Fantasia Mickey A's and some Fairy Godmothers and etc, etc, etc. So definitely do these if you need some gauges, I guess. So I guess we're gonna bring in the same setup here, because not that big a deal. And this one should die faster because I have Zeldin in the back there. Can probably one-turn this guy here if more of the attack boost proc. I don't really remember why I threw AB2 on Zexion B, but not a terrible choice. Could be worse. Yeah, I should definitely be able to one-turn this. Zeldin B though, wow. Great medal. For so many high score challenges, I've used that medal in the past, like when it first came out, and like for probably around a year after it came out. Okay, not a year, but like 6 months at least. And Zaldin B was an amazing metal back then when it first came out as well. And it can honestly still be utilized in a few different ways because with all the guild bonuses we're getting from different metals now, like the stained glass metals or like the Birth by Sleep trio, or TAV, whatever you want to call them, Terra, Aqua Ventus, and Warrior of Light, and the Final Fantasy Record Keeper, Terra, and the other ones like I don't remember the Dr. Mog, and I don't remember the other ones' names, but yeah, nothing like those things can definitely help you in the sense that they will give you a higher guilt for different metals like Zaldin and like Zigbar, so they are still somewhat usable in certain situations, so don't count them out quite yet. For this one, we're probably going to need some general defense down, because we're not doing as much damage right now. And I'm going to need some gauge refill, so probably going to have to start this again, but yeah, let's start this again. We have to do it within 3 turns. He only heals, he doesn't do any damage. Okay, that's new, I didn't know that. Okay, be right back, hold on, let me make another setup. So this is the list of tier 3 medals that I have personally. Got a billion copies of Setzer, boosted Setzer, because my party was really good in the sense that we shared all those level 90 bosses, I think they were, a few raid events ago. Wasn't a raid week, it was a raid event, but yeah. Right now I'm looking for something that can lower general defense. And I think my best choice would be Owl. I have extra attack on Owl. Be jealous. No, he's a really good medal for tier 3 challenges like this, so if you have him, use him. If you don't, it's not the end of the world. Another option for that same kind of thing would be Shmi, if I can find it. Have to look through this. There he is. So I got Mr. Shmi. I think it's Shmi, right? But yeah, so I can use him as well, but I'm gonna use Owl because he has. Actually, it costs 4, so let's just. Yeah, I don't know. Let's do that. Okay, I think we should be good, so. Yeah, anyways, this is my list of tier 3 medals. Another medal, if you guys have it, Maleficent B was one of the last copies of, like, one of the last event medals that was out there for tier 3, like, event medals before Union Cross kind of came out. So it's been over a year since we really had some really true event quests that we could farm medals from, which is kind of sad, but that being said, there are Union Cross quests where you can get different medals now. And one of those medals right now, or some of those medals right now, include Young Kairi, Young Sora, and Young Riku. So Young Kairi is the best of them all. She increases your PSM strength and PSM defense, I think. Yeah, by 1 tier for 1 turn. So I got extra attack on her. You don't need that per se, but I would just get her for the Nova. I got her way back when she first came out. So that worked out a lot better for me because I think her drop rate then was a lot better in Union Cross. And I also have Young Riku with max guilt, and same with Young Sora with extra. And I did that all last time, so didn't have to worry about it this time around for Union Cross. But yeah, if you guys need to farm some tier 3 medals that you can use for this challenge, definitely try to farm those in Union Cross right now. You should be good. And yeah. Alright, let's go back to the challenge. So now that anniversary is over, what are you guys going to save your jewels for now? Let me know down in the comments below. Personally, I think I'm going to be saving more so for the new Organization 13 medals that are going to be coming out. Hopefully they do a falling price deal for those, but if they don't, it's not the end of the world again, because I think they might have just done a falling price deal for Vexen because Wow, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, I think they might have done the falling price deal for Vexen, just because of... Sorry, I was paying attention to the screen, but... what was I saying? Vexen Organization 13 falling price deal because it was anniversary. Can't be sure of that, but that's my suspicion. And we have 3 turns for this, so we're definitely not going to be able to do it this time around. I'm going to be right back with another setup, but yeah, hold that thought. I will be back. Okay, here's what I'm going to try. Piglet here with extra, Zexion with extra, Chippendale with gauges, Halloween Donald B with no good skill, but ground, Zigbar B with strength, and Syax B with ground. Syax is an amazing metal as well, so if you have him, definitely utilize it. If you don't, not the end of the world again. If you're really into pet parts, then I mean, try your hardest for this challenge, I guess, but don't be too upset if you can't beat it, because it's literally not that big a deal. It's just filler content, which is nice because we never get content usually, but it's definitely nice to get some decent content this week. Anyways, yeah, I was talking about Vexen B and how I thought he was super worth it. I think that's what I was talking about, at least. And yeah, so if you guys have the opportunity to pull for this next Organization 13 medal, so it'll be Lexaeus Plus. Although, okay, obviously I'm not sure what it is yet. I'm not sure what it does. I'm not sure how amazing a medal it is. But most of these Organization 13 medals are pretty good for the most part. And I'm assuming they will be used in the high score challenge for each month. Maybe not all as 21% medals, but again, I'm not sure yet. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, no, there's definitely some huge upsides to pulling for these things, because especially if it's a falling price deal, and especially if they have a deal like they did for anniversary for Vexen, which I doubt they will. But they had that specific pool of medals that you could pull from that deal. That was absolutely amazing, because you can get some super good traits on those things. Okay, well, I'm running out of gauges here, and I think this is turn 3 here, so probably not going to beat it. Yeah, definitely not beating it in 3 turns right now. So I'm going to have to figure out another setup to beat this thing, but I will be back. Okay, so I managed to beat this, but not in 3 turns. I think I did in 5. Hopefully I can do these later on. I'm going to go to sleep now. It's almost 2 a.m. for me. But yeah, hopefully you guys can beat this. If you guys do, let me know down in the comments below. Yeah, hopefully I can get a video up for these ones in the near future here. Obviously you can beat all of these, like you can beat these quests without completing the objectives, but that makes it hard to get the pet part at the end there after this one if you don't beat them within 3 turns. So let me know if you guys figure out some setups for this. I will be hopefully doing this some more soon and posting that video for you guys. And yeah, I think I've said it all. Anyways, good night, guys. Catch y'all soon. Peace out. Okay, so I think I figured out a setup for this. Let's try it real quick. Main thing is to conserve gauges as much as possible. And just utilize what you have, guys. It's not worth wasting skills on these on your medals that are tier 3 unless you plan on using them long term, or unless you just have a bunch of resources to spare. So I'm bringing in my my Divine Rose because it has lots of natural gauges. And we shall begin. I cannot stress the importance of PSM attack enough. So your own personal PSM buffs are super important. But I'm just using Roxas there because of the extra attack on him. And I'm sure it helps damage as well, so we're starting to do some pretty good damage here. Another thing I forgot to mention was the 101 Dalmatians Lifesaver. I definitely forgot I could use tier 2 and 3 medals for like a few seconds there. Bit of a brain fart, but with extra attack it literally replaces so many things, so amazing stuff. So he has 30 bars left. Let's see if we can finish him off here. Gonna skip this one. Use Manova for the heck of it. Use Zaldin. And then we're going to use Zigbar. And there you have it, guys. That's how you get the last pet part. I will be posting this at the end of the other video that I had there earlier. And I will be posting some setups that I used to beat the other ones as well. So there you go. Colorful balloon pet part. Just in case some of my party members don't have it yet. And, yeah, bragging rights, I guess. But, I didn't beat this one yet, but for this one, let me show you the setup I used. Yeah, so I use this here. And I could have saved myself a lot of time and effort if I just realized that I could use 101 Dalmatians with extra attack instead of Iago and Chippendale. But this is what I used. Don't need traits on everything, but obviously it helps. And it just goes to show how different your Keyblade setups can be to beat these quests. So don't give up, guys, if you haven't beat them yet. There's 6 days, and honestly it's not worth wasting resources on this thing unless it's like an AB2 or something, because this, like, the pet part is not worth anything. It doesn't do anything for you. It's just aesthetics. Unless you really like the pet part, then go for it, I guess, by all means. But anyways, catch y'all soon. Hope this video helps you guys a bit, and peace out.